I'm going to show you how to make something awesome that you never thought your family would like. And once you make them, oh, you guys, these are so good. Now I'm going to tell you what we're going to make, but I don't want y'all to be like, ew. I want you to try it before you do that ew stuff. Because I never thought I would like them. These are lima beans, alright? But you can't just put beans in a pot and think they're going to come out good. Just don't happen that way. Alright? So you get yourself some bacon. If you don't eat pork, use turkey, or don't use any at all. It's completely up to you, but the flavors that come out, obviously, you know. And I know some of you are non-bacon eaters, and I understand that. I'm, you know, partial. I don't think we fall under the law, because I don't want to be judged by the law. So, it wasn't meant for us, because we're the Gentiles. We're not the ones that kept denying him. We're actually the ones that accept him 100%, regardless of seeing any miracles or not, like they did. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut. And if you don't like me talking about God, then leave my channel. You may leave my channel, because we talk about God here, okay? I reference him all the time. I'm not ashamed of him. I will never apologize for doing it. That's something that you don't want to hear. Get off my channel. Or stay on. Maybe you might learn something. Might learn something about what's happening to you in the world right now. So, I don't want you to go. But I don't want to hear nobody tell me that you don't want to hear it. Because you're going to hear something else. I will never deny my God. I'll never deny my King, my Messiah, my Savior. I will never deny him, ever. Cut my head off, send me home soon. I'd rather go home now. So, if that bothers you, that talk, when I talk about him, just be quiet and listen. You might learn something. Alright, so this is, now you can just fry them whole and then cut them up later. Might be easier for some of you. I don't know, I just decided to do it like this right now. They just, you know, I don't know, just decided to do it. So we're going to cut this up, an onion and some garlic, and then we're going to boil them all together with, and I'm going to throw a couple of ham hocks in there, and I'll show you that. Right now, get this bacon fried up. Alright, so put my gloves on, because I do not like cutting up garlic and onion without gloves, because the juice, yeah, the juice burns. But I don't know. Y'all know me. I wear gloves all the time. Okay, and if you don't, that's fine. Just leave me be. Okay, so we're making lima beans. Try to wash my knives, because I just did the cheese video for you. Just simple little, don't throw it away because it's molded. Alright, I've fried the bacon. Bacon's already in a little glass jar over there waiting on its companions, the onion and the garlic. And so when we first, so I like making this one soup that has all these different beans in it, right? So I have a big glass jar full of assorted beans. One of them, obviously, is lima beans. Well, all my beans are in my storage unit. I'm not going to go dig through there to find my lima beans. Money was tight, so I didn't want to buy any yesterday when I went to the store. So I have Jeremy help me out, and I will show you in a minute.
Oh, no, you're not.
So Jeremy, in the effort of helping my YouTube channel, is getting all of my lima beans out of the jar.
And I'm keeping some beans to plant.
And he's gonna keep some magic beans to plant. Yes, he is. He wants to plant them. So even though it's not that time of year, we're gonna see what happens. We don't know. All right. Why'd you do that? I had them all pushed to one side so you can pull them out easier, right? Okay. So we're getting our lima beans.
Hard, Mom.
All right. Okay, hush. So right now I'm just making the boys something to eat. And I know I'm doing the creation video, or the original sin video. That'll be coming out here soon. I just have a lot going on. But, okay, you get your onion. And julienne, your onion, you know how I feel about that stupid word. Cut your onion into little pieces. That's what julienne means. Cut them into little equal pieces, equal sized pieces. It's a stupid word somebody made up to sound important in a cooking school. And if you're a home mom cook, you are a chef. You can dance circles around them people. They do not teach people how to cook. They teach them temperature. They teach them how to make a steak and a roux. They teach them how to decorate a plate pretty. Everything else comes from their mamas or comes from learning from other people. Those cooking schools teach you temperatures, health, how to handle food, how to wear gloves, all that stuff. But they do not teach them how to cook. They teach them the basics, which your mama should have taught you. And if she didn't, then I'm sorry. But there are a lot of us on here teaching how to do stuff. You might want to pick it up if you're a new mom or just new to the whole cooking deal.
Hey, Mama.
But if you're new at this, there's lots of people teaching. Just type in beginning cooking, or you found my channel. I kind of cling to the newer cook as opposed to the old time mama cooks because they already know what they're doing. They might just watch my channel because they want a new recipe on something. But and then they watch and then they add their little twist to it. I don't think I've ever copied anybody's. I'll copy it the first time, see what it tastes like, and then I'll tweak it to what I want. That's typically what moms do. Is we'll watch somebody's video or we'll get a recipe out of a book, copy it, taste it, and then, or as we're cooking it, we realize that, oh, that's not going to be a good flavor to add with that. We're kind of used to doing that. But if you are a new cook, you aren't going to have a clue as to what goes with what. So, which is why a lot of us are on here doing videos for you new mamas and your new families. Alright, so you get your pot of water going. These are smoked pork hocks. $6 for the two. They're pretty big. I think I'm just going to use one. And the other one I'll use when I make pork and beans or something like that. So you want to put that in there, and you want that to boil like that for about at least an hour. You want it to have a good boil, or a semi-boil, whatever, for at least an hour. This is going to boil for about an hour, and we'll get back to you.
What do you mean we'll get back to you?
Alright, those ham hocks have been, or that one ham hock, it's really big, and it has been cooking for quite some time. About an hour to an hour and a half. The onion, the garlic, and the bacon. We're just going to dump it in there. Now, if you want to fry these ahead of time, I guess you can go ahead and do that. I just put it all in like this. I typically don't fry. I'll fry of course, the bacon and put it in here.
Where's my taquitos?
And the day before I made bacon. And this is the grease from the bacon. Now, some of you won't want to do this, and you don't have to. I just happen to love the flavor. So it's not that much. It's probably, and it has all the fixins inside, all the, they call that fixins, the residual from the bacon. I'm going to put all that in there because that is going to give this the most amazing flavor for the beans. And when you pour this over rice, when it's done, and you pour it over rice, so I'm putting in 2 cups of beans. Now you put in a whole bag, which is about 2 cups. Put in probably about a tablespoon of salt, And I'm going to put in some pepper.
Mommy.
Tablespoon of pepper. Oh, teaspoon of garlic powder. I gotta fill that up again. And I'm gonna put in some onion powder. Now, why are you putting in onion powder in? Well, even though I put in fresh, they have a different flavor to them, you know, at different stages. So I just love the flavor of these. So I'm just probably a teaspoon. Just gives it an extra boost. And then I would just leave those alone. And just let them boil. There we go. I'm going to put them lower on medium, like a number 2.5. Number 1. This is the highest heat on my stove, so 1 is still like medium. And then I'll show them to you when they're done. And we are back. And let me show you my lima beans. Now, I couldn't find any more lima beans. I could, but I'd be in that shed for a long time, or in that cabin for a long time, looking for them big, see them big beans? Those are lima beans. The other ones are baby lima beans, or mixed in with navy beans, because I had to dig them out of that container I have all kinds of beans in. And so I just said heck with it. I just put them in there. They're gonna be good. They're gonna taste the flavor I make them taste. All right, so these are done. Look how amazing they are. And they smell, if you could just smell them, how awesome they smell. I'm gonna cut this up into tiny pieces, and it'll be all mixed in there. Isn't that amazing? I'm gonna make some white rice, and I'm gonna pour me some. So they didn't burn. They were starting to stick to the bottom, but look at that gravy. Look at that from the beans. You want some, Chris, with rice?
Oh.
Want some with rice?
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna get some of this rice. I'm gonna give him 2 scoops because I think he'll eat it. I'm going to just and then we're gonna put juice. And then, all right, so then I'm just gonna chop up a little bit of onion. This fresh onion just brings out the flavor in all of it. There we go. I'll put a little bit of onion. I'm not gonna put no seasoning on there. There you have it. Lima beans and rice, right there. It's gonna taste so good. All right, make you some. Now, I like to put my butter on first. So I like to just put that on there like that, right? And then, look at how thick that gravy is. If you made this, oh, you would just die. I mean, they're so good. All right, try it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. And taste it here. Mmm. Make sure You taste it before you add any more salt or anything, okay? It has enough salt from all the pork and everything. It's got enough salt in here. You don't need to add any more. You'll ruin it. You can add pepper, but no more salt, because just everything that you saw me do is all you need to do. There's tons of salt in here. It tastes amazing. If I would have put salt in here right now, which I almost did, I'm glad I didn't, I would have ruined it. So I am going to add some more pepper, and I'm going to go sit down and eat me some. Alright, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.